To another edition of Wahala Be Like on Click Ninja online channel. The radio set to redefine your radio experience and empower your minds. My name is Elizabeth Ereke, and I'm not alone in the studios. I have my beautiful sisters, Osen Atta and Leona Akumarezi, to do justice to today's Wahala. You are welcome, ladies, to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Okay, if you want to follow us on this gist, do well to subscribe to all our social media handles. On YouTube, it's at Click Ninja. Facebook, Instagram, and X, it's at Click Ninja 1. How are you doing, beauties?
Not bad. Very well. Thank you for asking.
As you can see.
So you're ready for the Wahala today?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a video making rounds on social media where we see road safety officials arresting one chance perpetrators in the Wuse area of Abuja. How did this arrest happen? According to the story, one man, the suspected one chance people comprises of a man and two females, and they were, well, I say they were throwing off their victim, and unfortunately for them, while they were trying to run away, they were held up in traffic, and boom, road safety officials caught up with them, and they are in their custody. This is Ember Month, and I don't know. In Ember Month, we have these rising cases of kidnapping, one chancing, and all. I want to first of all commend the Federal Road Safety Corps members that swung into action and had that arrest. What do you think about the zeal for your fellow Nigerians that you are hustling and bustling with to now take advantage of them and do whatever you want to do, all in the name of one chance? Leona.
Okay, kudos to FRSC for the work well done. I want to tell people that it's very good for one to be being alert while moving out, because this one is not all about Ember Month. These people, they are always there. It's a business they are doing, and one need to be very, very careful while going out. And for one to push somebody out from the moving vehicle, it means you've made up your mind to kill that person. That's just the truth. You want to kill, do away with that life, the life that you did not give. It's too bad. Another thing is for one human being, you're using your fellow human being as using it as a business. Others have all sorts of things they are using as a business, they are using to make money, that they are using to support life, but you chose to use your fellow human being as a business. But glory be to God, their time, that day was their end. They were captured. And I know very well that they are in there, you know.
This is one of the stories that we say. This one sweet my belly for the fact that they were even caught. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. That is what happened to them. You know, it's crazy. I know everybody's saying that this is Ember Month, but we are not really paying attention to this Ember Month thingy. It's a case of get rich quick syndrome. Yes, everybody wants to make money. The money you did not work for from January till now, you want to make it from September, October, November, December.
And the remaining December.
Is it possible? It's possible, but I think we need to talk to ourselves, because we put ourselves under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie. Family will put you under pressure. Peers, your colleagues, your friends, your environment, your neighbors, everybody puts, there's really no timing for, making it in life. That's what I would say. Because people themselves under pressure, okay, this person has bought a G-Wagon. I want to get a G-Wagon to the village. Because this happens in our villages.
Do you know how that person got that G-Wagon?
But that's what they are doing.
Like what Sen said, sometimes the person's mother might say, don't come back to this village during Christmas without so and so, without so and so. And then maybe these children or this person goes back home and lives a fake life in order to meet up with that demand.
So at the end of the day, it all comes from the home front. Where are the morals we used to have? Because
I don't
we
think
keep saying, whose children are these people doing one chance?
I don't think parents are still making such statements.
They do, my darling, and it has gone so bad now that even couples from gist that goes around when these things happen, we heard that there is a couple, a man and his pregnant wife, that indulge in this act of,
You can imagine,
you know,
a pregnant woman
pickpocketing people
no.
without conscience. The person you are doing this to, do you think of what the person too might be going through?
Exactly. I told somebody 2 days ago, because the person came to me, I was telling me all of their problems. I was trying to make me feel like I was not empathetic towards them. So I said, there were a lot of people there. I said, if you say your problems, everybody will cry for you. If you say, we all have problems.
Yeah.
It's the way we manage our problems now that
Matters.
that matters, right? So it's not a case of, okay, you are the one suffering the most. You know, that's not the case.
If I may ask, that parents that will ask his child to go and make money, go out there, make money, live big, is it not your fellow children? What stops you from making it big so that that child will not struggle?
Yes, we'll get
to
all
go
the
extra
benefits.
mile
Their time
to
has passed.
struggle, you know?
Their time has passed.
No, now you want to use another human being to enjoy life.
But let's be fair. Let's be fair to these parents. They didn't actually tell you to go use human. I can understand that a lot of pressure but then contentment for me should be the key
Exactly,
word.
that is just the word.
You know, if we are contented with the little we have, hey mama, I don't have 100,000 that you're asking for, but take this 20,000. Don't worry, gradually I will make it up. No matter the pressure, most times I want to believe that children don't want to, especially children that come from the village or remote areas, don't want to actually to Abuja, for instance, a city where they think money is flowing like milk and honey. You just come and start plucking money from trees. And mostly the people that involved in this kind of thing, because by the time you go home, you're living a fake life, forgetting that you are supposed to make your people realize that this is how it truly is for you. And it will douse a lot of pressure even from home.
True.
When they really know what you are doing. And then from discussions, please, this is going out to the security agencies. From discussions with people outside, there are some locations that have been mentioned where these people operate from. We have places like the Area 8 Junction, even front of Radio House office, Wuse Beggar. Maybe more touchlight should be put.
We need more.
Should be put in these places, especially when now that we know that the festive period is coming, so that if more of these people can be nabbed, we'll have a certain level of sanity
Yes, true.
and safety, especially in the FCT.
So kudos to the FRSC. Thank you so much. We need more of this, please.
Nice one.
More energy.
Nice one, guys. So we're going to our next story. And the next story is about the fire that engulfed a building in Lagos State on the 16th of September, that is Tuesday, 2025. From stories making round, it was said that the fire outbreak started from the basement where they had the inverter batteries that was powering the building. Now I have certain concerns about such a big building, as you can see on the screen. One, I know that we don't pray for bad things or fire outbreaks like this to happen, but they should have like a muster point where everybody could quickly go to, to seek safety first. They should have enough fire extinguishers in case this kind of situations happen. And the most painful part of it is that when watching the video, you could see some people jumping down from how many floors in the building.
That's instant.
Yes, there was a video I saw that as the guy dropped, he died. He died instantly. I watched that, not even breaking of leg. He died instantly. At that point, I was like, is it not better for him to have even stayed where he was? Maybe help would have
It's
come.
the shock of the incident. I mean, it's a fire outbreak. Nobody wants to see their skin burnt.
Oh God.
Nobody wants to see their skin burnt. And then the fact that inverters now are now trendy, especially in Nigeria,
Solar
because will I say our power holding companies unfortunately have not been able to provide power supply for us. And most of the things we do in Nigeria needs light.
But you know, this kind of incident can be prevented. Let's be very factual.
So this is what I
for a
think.
building of that magnitude, 10 people lost their lives.
So this is what I think. Now, for what you explained to me, no proper ventilation. The batteries were literally at the basement.
Yes.
So what people are doing these days, people who own inverters, they try to conceal it so that when you even come into the house, you don't see batteries and all. They're trying to make it look neater or more tidy, which I understand. But the thing is, if you are having it at the basement area, then
there should be more ventilation.
More ventilation.
Maybe open some walls.
Or assign somebody, because from what you have explained, I don't think anybody was at that basement area. Nobody was there. So it therefore means that we may have to, apply all these precautionary measures right now, because I mean, everybody wants light, 24/7 light, but while you're putting that inverter and that battery, make sure that there is cross ventilation, make sure that it is somewhere that is easily accessible, that people can see. Because I was talking to a friend 2 days ago, wanted to put inverter in her accommodation, but she was like, if I put it here, everybody's going to say, okay, so maybe I'll build a box for it. So it's not really a site that people want to see. You understand?
No, but
houses.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start. Maybe we should start
building.
That's why we are going into inverters. Yeah. Since we're going into inverters now, maybe we should start having inverter houses now.
Like what happens to it? Mostly we have backyards in our homes or in our different accommodations. If you don't want people to see it in the front of your house, what happened to the back?
So I think there is case of thefts.
There is nothing that has an advantage that doesn't have disadvantage.
I think Leona has just said it.
Yes.
But then the advantage should be more than the disadvantage.
Another thing is that does it mean there is no emergency exit?
The same question I asked initially. No fire extinguishers that should give at least
to prevent such the number of deaths.
Casualties,
and the casualties.
Let me even say this: who regulates these things in our homes?
In such for a building? No. For this kind of building where you have how many story buildings? Like you said, there should be proper regulations.
Yes.
I am erecting this kind of building for a commercial
you
purpose.
Must have
where you have banks, have a lot of people. There should be bodies, like you have said, that will come and see how your powering systems work. You get it. But the good thing is that NLC, the Nigerian Labour Congress, has come up and they are demanding for proper interrogation into these places to secure workplace security, because I mean, if I was a survivor in that building, I wouldn't want to go back to work.
Most of the Nigerian offices,
maintenance officers,
yes.
What happened to them?
So now, most of the Nigerian offices we see, the only precautionary measures I see that they say is, when you're leaving your office space, turn off the appliances, turn off the lights and everything. But nobody says anything about owning fire extinguishers in these buildings. I think it should be made compulsory in every building.
Not just compulsory, and a follow-up should be towards this, because imagine the Afriland Towers, which is a 7-story building.
Wow.
I mean, just going down like that. For the owner, do you know how much that person has lost? To bring back, a lot of people have lost their jobs.
Forget about the owner.
Even if you
have been lost.
I'm going somewhere. A lot of people, it's so sad that people lost their lives. At least they are resting. God rest their soul and comfort their families. But it's a sad one. These people have lost lives. A lot of people are going to be out of job. The owner of the place now, of course, will be racking his or her head as to how to bring up.
If that place is the only place.
Of course, that's not the only place that. No. Even aside that, this should also be an eye opener to authorities that are in charge of safety at workplaces to do a thorough follow up to other buildings like this and make sure that this kind of incident never repeats itself again. May God rest the soul of the departed, as I have said earlier on,
Amen.
and
Amen.
grant their families and Nigeria the fortitude to bear the irreparable loss.
Amen.
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 Well, it seems I'm hungry. Why am I saying this? Just something to bring up our mood, you know.
Mm.
We can see this video on our screen, on your screen, where the mother of the bride is crying because rice and stew very plenty at her daughter's wedding. Now they have contracted a caterer to provide food for her daughter's wedding. And as at 6 p.m., the caterer, the food, everything she was supposed to bring for them to have a good time was nowhere to be found. And people had to find their way out of the hall of the wedding. Now imagine people that did not even eat in their house. You know, Nigeria, we like free things, especially when it comes to wedding rice, party jollof, you know, we like free things. Imagine those kind of people now leaving that party. I beg, how will they go out to speak about this party? And what do you think can be done to such a caterer that messed up this woman's big day? Okay.
They say, you know, I got caught up in the whole thing. Yeah, I got caught up in the whole thing. But one of my friends used to say, when people eat at your wedding makes sense.
Yeah.
But when people don't eat, it don't make sense.
But this one is not the fault of the person that was.
No, it's not.
It doesn't concern the first people that are attending your wedding.
It's
Their
not.
own is make food just bracketed for them to chop.
They were God. They did their best. They made provision for food, but is the caterer that disappointed.
My dear, you go explain tire.
You go explain that.
You go explain tire.
It's high time we learn how to control ourselves, know how to fix ourselves before going to the public. It's high time we
There's
learn.
hunger in the land. There's hunger in the land.
We learn how to comport ourselves. Whenever we are going out for any occasion, don't just bear in mind that you're going there to eat. Prepare yourself. Anything can happen. You may see food or you may not see food. Get prepared. Maybe most of those people there was nothing inside their bag that they will give the people that just but their own is to go eat food. Another thing is it's high time we know the difference between business and brothers and sisters, friends and the business. Who knows? The person they gave the contract. Here we want everybody need a business. I want to give me the contract, give me this, give me that. By the time that business will be given to you, you will mess it up. You won't do it the way it needed to be done. And tomorrow you will expect another person to give you business to handle, and you will mess it up again. I think these things are the things we need to sit down and fix very well so that it won't repeat itself again tomorrow.
Yes.
You know, we all this familiarity are destroying a lot of things in this society. So we need to fix things, plan ahead, plan very well.
So if you are the
don't
one that
need
this
to-
kind of thing happens,
You don't need to, excuse me, you don't need to give a particular, during any occasion, it's not advisable to give one person contract to make food for you, a particular person. It's not good. And when you are doing,
Some people can be reliable.
especially this wedding of a thing. The parents of the groom should arrange. The parents of the bride arrange. Who also will happen. Nobody is climbing tree and asked to put hot water. Do you understand? If one disappoint, you make up
with the other.
with the other side.
Leona, did they disappoint you on your wedding day? The way you are talking about this thing with so much passion.
Nobody can. I can't have such disappointment. Instead, I will
We can't be caught on our wares.
I can't.
No, it's a passion for me. It's a passion for me. Excuse me.
But this thing is, there are jobs that require urgency. There are jobs that are time bound.
Yeah.
And if you find yourself in that space, for example, tailoring is.
That's another story.
Let's not even go there.
Don't mention those.
Yeah.
A lot of artisans, you call mechanics, carpenters,
Plumbers.
Oh my
they
God.
disappoint. And I don't know why. It seems like they all came out through the same place.
Which place?
It's in their blood.
I really don't know. Why would you take money from somebody and give them a time frame of when you will deliver on your job and you do not deliver? Let me tell you a little joke. When I was a little girl, my mom, we were going for one of my mom's colleagues' daughter's birthday party. And my mom told us, eat before you leave this house. We were like, are we not going for birthday? Why do we have to eat before we leave this house? No, we are going to check the when we get there. That's what we told her. I said, okay. When we got there, they shared food for everybody except us.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but
Your
it was
village
those
people
kind of
followed
parties that they look at people's faces before
share
they
it.
give you food. So I was like, when we were going back home, everybody kept quiet in the car till we got home. So my dad was like, what's going on here? You guys didn't eat. I said, you didn't give us food. So since then, every time we have to go to our mom say, eat before
To eat.
we will rush and go and eat.
Yeah.
Before leaving your house.
Yes.
But then, and what most of these people that do handwork, caterers and all don't know is that, for instance, this woman will never, ever recommend her to anybody.
It's not the recommendation.
No, hold on.
Your reputation, you are spoilt.
Yes, that's what I want to say. And sometimes I have this philosophy in life that if I'm assigned to do something, let me give in my best, because that might just be my breaking through points.
Yeah.
But we don't have this at the back of our mind. We just do.
Not everybody.
I know, maybe, just maybe, something beyond who the caterer's control might have happened. Maybe. But I can assure you that
No.
that's why I said
Whatever must have happened. Nothing happened. That was just an irresponsible caterer. I'm sorry to say.
Okay.
2-3 days to prepare ahead, so that you won't disappoint the
What if
people
she had an
that
accident?
We all had it. Which accident?
And the rice
Whether you have an accident,
and the rice poured on mainland, and the rice poured on the mainland bridge.
till 6 p.m.
Or the
whole
semo,
pillars,
or the soup.
that is a
whole
love and boo story.
I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to think of
There's
the
no-
worst that might have happened
No.
to have done the gravity
I
of
wonder.
damage.
It is the caterer was just irresponsible. That is
didn't
just
try.
the word. Because you know why? A good caterer always has plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, even till plan Z. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
A good caterer. We've all had occasions in our houses.
Yeah.
If you've worked with a good caterer, you will know what I'm talking about.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, maybe because of that disappointment, Hilda Baci decided to do her jollof.
And Baci always wanted to do that,
But then she did it on World Jollof Rice Day now.
Yes,
She did it on,
yes,
and then
that was
she
a
fed.
good one.
Yeah, she fed over 20,000, right?
Someone even said that a lot of Nigerians are hungry.
That's where I'm going
very
to.
hungry.
Very, very hungry. You could see even celebrities use style. I would say that carry cooler, come. Free. There's something about free food. Free
Not
things.
just free food, free job.
Free
That's
coming from
one. Oh my God, please.
Coming from a celebrity chef,
Wow.
Hilda Baci. When I want to applaud her for even taking up that bold stride
Yeah.
to do
Yes,
what she
it's
did,
not
and
easy.
thank God she was able to break the
That
record.
record.
It was timely. She used it to celebrate.
2 times
What?
record
Yes.
breaker. Yes. And she just clocked 30.
Wow.
She's doing very well.
Very well for herself. So I want to just tell you listening to us that whatever you're doing, never ever look down on that little thing you think you have going on for you, because you never can tell. Look at Vicky James from Akwa Ibom. She came to Lagos as a tailor and she's a billionaire tailor.
Yeah.
We have Vodi. Vodi started in a small place in Gwagwalada, very small, 6x6 shop. And today, he's one of the most talked of tailors in Nigeria.
Wow.
We also have Vicky James. Yes. We also have, I said Vicky James. We have Hilda Baci. If you followed up on Hilda's story, I mean, they came from. But then, what am I trying to say? Just keep pushing. That thing, keep pushing.
Start somewhere.
Yes, you just need an opportunity that will blow you. And I pray we all have that ground that we need to break through in whatever we're doing.
Amen.
Wahala no dey finish o.
I
Wahala no dey finish o.
I'm not going to ever finish.
Did you see the video of that man that stood up to propose to his girlfriend and she rejected his proposal? I mean, is kneeling down now a criteria for you to get married? I know we all as ladies have set our mindset on how we want our proposal to be, but if you really love somebody and the person, there are people that just have a casual, you won't even know, maybe you will just be on the bed, an Igbo man will just tell you, yeah, this girl come, I have wired you 1 million, go and buy an engagement ring and wear. I've seen that happen.
Well,
So was that a criteria? Was that enough reason for this lady to turn down the man's proposal, marriage proposal?
like I always say, everything in life is understanding. Know who you are dating, know who you are dealing with. You understand? But if the love was so much, what was the big deal? Why did he kneel down? If she wanted that,
And why did she
that's
also
somebody you want to get married to?
Perhaps they didn't even have that discussion. Communication is something.
What was the big deal?
For me, if I love the man, I would have, is the ring who I'm after, I'm not
See.
after the kneeling down.
There is something that people refuse to understand in this life. I always give a sample with this hand. If you watch this hand very well,
They're not all equal.
no, they're not equal. This man is different from this one.
Yeah.
The way this one behave is quite different from how this one behave. So because the man didn't behave or act the way the other men have been acting, you rejected marriage.
Only God knows how long they have dated.
Oh, so
Do you understand?
they
And
need to conduct a very good.
I'm sorry, I beg to differ because, like I said,
she needs
everything
to,
is understanding.
she
You
needs
know
to
the man you're
deliver.
with,
Yeah.
and you know the woman you're with.
Yeah.
Those two should not even get married.
That is why I said
Exactly.
communication is a
Exactly.
big missing link in marriages, in relationships,
In
and
everything.
all. Perhaps they saw it, but they never talked about it. In his head, he might feel, oh, she overlooks a lot of things. In his head, oh, this is how I want it to be. Men and ego. Maybe his ego played its role there.
But do you know this has happened before? This is not just a new story.
It's not
There's
a
a
story,
guy
but,
too who he was trying to propose to his girlfriend, and the girl was like, "You can't stand proposing to me. Kneel down." He was
Indian thing.
kneel. Everybody, even told this guy, just kneel
down.
now. The guy said, "No, he's not going to kneel," and he left. So I don't know if they had even discussed this before. Because
one thing we
that
need
is
to
just the
understand
traditional way
is
most people would normally propose.
we need to understand is that culture differ.
My dear, forget about culture. We've gone past that culture.
Exactly. I think
Culture, that's the truth. We've gone past that
Culture
culture thing.
See, if you see a typical
Igbo man.
Igbo man will never
Hey, don't say never. My husband is an Igbo man, and he got down on his
a
knee.
typical
propose
I
to me.
said
Yeah.
Elizabeth. I said a typical Igbo man that grew up from the village.
Okay,
You know, to
if we are talking about a typical Igbo man, he shouldn't propose.
Yes,
Just
he
go to
should.
my father's house,
Some
give him
people-
palm wine and all that.
And
Some
we're
people
done
come
with the
people
wedding.
and start
Some-
trying to
some
propose.
people-
We
see,
shouldn't
some
copy
men-
the white man.
Some men.
You understand?
We had our own
Some men-
tradition before
Exactly.
colonialization.
You do saw the way people get married in the past, right? And
Yeah.
the man will go to the girl's father's
Carry
place,
so
carry his
bag,
skin
yeah.
men and say, if there's what they call the first knocking. That is even the proposal that we normally do. That people
Yeah.
Until now,
it is being done, but why are
until
they
now
trying
it's
to copy
being done,
that?
and some men have groomed their
Boy
boys.
child.
Yes, not to do that.
Excuse
Why did he
me.
go to propose?
Excuse
It is
me.
a white man's culture. Why did he go
Wait,
to propose?
I want to even ask this question.
Just go ahead and marry
Kneeling
them.
down
What are
or
you kneeling
not
down
kneeling
for?
down, is it a guarantee that they will have a successful marriage?
No, it's
Who knows?
not. But like I said, if you are a typical Igbo man or like a typical traditional
Then you
man
have
to
no
the core, you have no business trying to propose. If you stand before me and you want to propose to me, my guy, kneel down. Now so they do am.
So what if I come and say
Some-
that I am
some-
not carried away by the kneeling down thing? I want the man maybe to just wire me like maybe say 10 million and say, babe, go get
Some
Oh,
never
that is
finish.
No, but that's
Some
where
will
the
never
reality
do
comes.
that is what I want to say.
But if you bring your proposal to the
Understanding.
public eye and then you are saying you don't want to kneel down, the regular proposal, if the man goes on his knee, one knee on the floor,
But this thing that
with
you
a
are
ring on
saying,
his hand,
this thing you are
that's the
saying, the
regular
boy's mother has actually come out to even condemn her own son with that.
Why did you know? Exactly.
Do you get? But there's
Don't
something
do
the
the
guy
traditional way,
did.
please.
There's something the guy did that maybe it's making me feel that he never really loved her, or maybe they are doing this for content or whatever. Because another video sufficed after the whole proposal saga, where the guy went to the lady's shop to collect his car, the car that he gave her,
for her.
and then harassed her, telling her to give him everything in the shop.
Okay.
That he was the one that, you know how men talk now. Now, I'm now talking to us ladies. I'm not saying when your man does for you, you shouldn't accept, but always have your own. Imagine this girl's situation.
Nothing like that. You
Nothing
are
like
coming
that.
to my shop to collect what?
The guy collects
It's my souvenir from that relationship. I'm not giving you back. I'm not giving you back. If you like to call the police, I'm not giving you
But
back. I was dating you when you gave it to me.
It's not every man that will tolerate
Unless, let me tell you
but
something.
Some
Unless you didn't back.
took it.
He did.
Whether you like it or not, they will take it.
Well, people like me cannot be caught with dating somebody who will forcefully take it from me.
Okay,
That
let me
is
see.
just
That's
life.
life.
I'm just telling you. Unless you bought it in his name.
No, hold on.
But if you bought it in my name, you are not coming to tell me you want to take it. You are not taking it. You are not taking
Wait. See the
it.
scenario here that I just played out. Oh, this guy is going out with me and we're going to get married.
Yeah.
Let's establish the baby.
Eh-heh.
Unfortunately,
You know
it
how
no come
it no work
true.
again.
You know
Oh, you
what?
never meet men
Now
wey
my
dey
souvenir,
crazy.
you no fit collect
Babe.
am.
No.
You
No,
no
see, make we just
I'm
pray.
saying you no fit
See,
collect
babe,
am o.
make we just
Not
pray
like
say
that.
we no
I no
go
go
meet
give you
we
back.
no go meet
Right,
peace
go for
in
your
the name of
search.
man.
Yes.
Go and call your police.
Because
I don't
situation,
come to
see my
us.
darling, situation bring out the worst or the best in people.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, it's bringing out the worst in the guy. But whatever it is, if it's content, as some netizens are saying, if it's true,
Brownie content.
guy, leave waiting you don't give the girl. As a
Exactly, leave it
No.
there.
Move on. You gave it to her as a gift.
What are you going to use it
So,
for?
guy, move on. But then, the thing where the girl, they gave to somebody something that another person is looking for and she rejected. Look at this video. Initially, when I started watching this video that is playing, you don't even know. Do you know what I want to say that you're already laughing at? Initially, when I started watching this video that was playing, I was like, this woman, Joy, her nose no bound until I saw the husband. The husband, I don't know, I think they were having the dedication of their child. I don't know. But one thing I tell people, I don't want to judge them because you don't know how long they have waited for
for
this
a child.
gift. But I mean, the way this man is dancing for this gift that perhaps they have waited for so long for. Omo, is this kind of, I don't know, maybe the medical personnel that are following us should
They will
please
explain better.
educate more on this. Is this way that the man is handling the child in the name of dancing proper for a little child? I know there are joy, nose not bound, but is this right? What do you think?
I don't
Well-
think it's right though. I'm not a medical doctor, like you said. The medical practitioners should just
They'll know
help
better.
us go to
In the comment section.
and let us know.
You know, there was this video
The shaking.
trending. There was this video trending online that you don't shake a baby. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yeah.
So my sister happens to be a pediatrician. So I asked her like, "What's all this? When we were growing up, did they not raise us up and bring us down?" She said, "No, that's not how it is. You don't shake a child. There's a certain way that you shake a baby that it will affect the child." So I'm like, okay.
I think this is one of it too,
So
because
this
this is too
probably
much.
is one of it. Yes, and we hope that the medical experts tell us more on this.
Let's just hope that, let's just believe that this is just a content.
I don't think it's content. It's
And
real.
Isn't it
So
child
they don't have ushers in that church?
I don't know.
No ushers?
Maybe they just
No,
allow.
no
maybe
No
they-
mothers there. Yes.
Because I remember sometime, was it
attention back.
sometime in 2024, we had something like this play out on social media where a man was, engulfed with so much joy and was dancing everywhere while dedicating the child. And some mothers in the church walked up to
Still,
him and collected the baby.
Yeah.
It happened. But then I know I'm not in their shoes. We don't really know what happened, but all we are seeing is pure joy. But even while you are being joyful, we go down with caution so that thing where you don't wait for no go come cause you pain.
Do you know what I noticed? The word Nigeria is gradually getting to that point where everybody seems to be minding their business
Business.
a whole lot. Nobody wants to get into anybody's space. My child, anyhow, make you carry am the way you won't carry am.
It's not
You
right.
understand? I don't
Yeah, but
think it
that's-
is right.
It's not right.
If there were mothers there and there were
They
grandmothers
were actually laughing. Watch the
there,
video.
you know,
They were actually the congregation were being. I felt they were being entertained.
God forbid,
It was an
if
entertainment
something
show.
should happen to that child tomorrow and the parents run out of cash, it's the church that they will run to.
They will not do it too. Let me not say they will do it.
They will
you
come
want to
church.
raise another conversation.
That's why I just off my mic.
They will run to the church seeking for financial
Support.
support. So I don't think they did justice to that, what the couples did with that child.
Did they do justice? Did the couple do justice with what they did to that child? Let's hear from you in the comment section. And this is where we call it a wrap on today's edition of Wahala Be Like on Click Naija Online Radio. If you are not following us, then you are doing something very, very wrong.
Very wrong.
Hurry up. Go to our social media handle. On YouTube, it's Click Naija. Instagram, X, and Facebook is at Click Naija 1. Now, the stories we had today was the fire outbreak in Afriland, Lagos State. We had the story of the FRSC, Federal Road Safety Corps members that nabbed one chance gang in Abuja. We also had the issue of the disappointment by the caterer on a lady's big day, her wedding day, where we related it to Hilda Baci's jollof cookatun. So we want to hear your thoughts on all these stories in the comment section. Please, in the comment section. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles. My name is Elizabeth Ereke. Okay, I want to say a very big thank you to Olsen Ata and Leona Ahomarize.
Pleasure, man.
Pleasure is all mine.
And to our producers, Hafsat Isa and Abdullahi Dauda. Until come your way again next time, let the conversation continue in the comment section. It's bye from here.